Hey guys, JPlay here with Europa Universalis IV again. I spent a bit of time since I last played trying to decide what to do next, because we ended the video with France being declared on by Spain and we decided to join in. I'm still not 100% convinced that was the right idea, but we'll see. I think in the meantime what I quite would like to do is start attacking the African provinces and make my way up to Spain. So what I'm doing here is sailing away north. Why are you not giving me subsidies anymore? I dislike that... Oh, Brittany has announced me as a rival. Fine, they're shit anyway, I could take them. Hopefully, maybe. I dislike that every time you load the game, any subsidies you have get cancelled. And also how many bloody pop-ups I've got going on here when I just want to make sure that I'm alright going to war. Are you... Brunswick are happy about this at least. And Morocco. Everyone wants Spain off their goddamn islands. You guys... Let me come up here. We'll see how that goes. Those malicious miscreants in the USA. What the hell are you doing? Is this some sort of attrition reduction? What the fuck? Right, where are you? How many troops have you got on board? No more automatic transportation for any of you, because you obviously are not responsible enough to handle it. You come back here. You... What the fuck? Okay. You come back here. Attach to that ship. Go there, I guess. You need to take him there. Oh, what the fuck is going on with this? Can I get fleet basing rights? No. I can get military access but not fleet basing rights. Right. Tell you what, you're coming back here and you're going to behave yourselves. None of this silly shit. You, who are currently dying up there. Oh, for cock's sake. Yes, just get out of there. All of you. Ugh. I can't help but see that there seem to be a lot of Dutch people here as well. It's the Dutch that we're actually at war with. I just wanted to see if I could get these other chaps through first. Right. Ask for military access through Nupe. And then I can't ask for military access through anyone else. Oh, this is the silliest shit ever. Okay. You can't go into Terra Incognita because you are not an explorer. I shouldn't get so pissed off. It's still a good game, even if the naval changes recently have been pretty fucking stupid. I mean, difficult to see the purpose of. Who do I need to core? You, but there's a missionary there. Congolese separatists might turn up. All this shit. Yeah, just bung up autonomy. I want to not be a shitty ally to France. I also want my boats to not be just shit at life. You're going there. You are following. Papal State will also pay me to fight Spain. I'm willing to spend on just not having an uprising at the same time as being in a war with Spain and the Netherlands. I really do think I'll be in trouble though if hell no, I'm not repaying anything. Right, you can see that now, so ask for military access. Yeah. You guys group so that should I ever try and sail anyone anywhere again, you won't be such dicks about it. Once you're in there, we can cancel military access from you. I'm glad I'm not doing much with my diplomats at the moment. What's all this? Trade efficiency and trade range. I might as well take it. Might give me a touch more money. Or less if my trade efficiency doesn't offset the increased cost of doing the whole boat thing. Because I'm pretty sure that Morocco will allow me access. Congo has announced me as a rival. That's quite alright. I also want military access through you. Nope. Because I don't want military access from Nope. I want military access from these guys. And Morocco. I'll ask for that now while you're faffing about down there. Messina, ask for military access. Yes. This is an awfully fiddly way to get around because of you twats. Shitty transports. We've already lost one ally in this war. It's not all over though. You won't be leaving port anytime soon. Spain are beating back some people. So if we can beat Spain up a little bit. Oh, I need to keep an eye on those Congolese separatists again. If we can beat Spain up a little bit, then it's just the Netherlands and Cleves that we need to fight. Can be stopped by a legitimacy of at least 75. So that one's going to be fine. It's these cheeky fuckers. Right, so now you're much more amenable. But again, I'm going to harsh treatment. I don't like throwing away military points like that, but seems like the only real option. Don't need military access through you anymore, and when I'm done with you, I shall also cast you aside like a spent hooker. Fucking pricks. Okay. Overall, this war is not going what I would call well, but it could be worse. I mean, no one's taken our land yet. And hopefully they won't. In the meantime, Messina, cancel military access. Truces with you guys, we've got a while yet to go, so that's not a big deal. Everyone pile on Spain. Go on, you know it'll be fun. I don't care about expiring claims over there. I do care about amassing armies on the other side of the river, and the fact that I couldn't change my dude, which I probably should have done when I was in other territory, because I think I could have done it there. So 1331 against our 1110. Could be difficult. It's not like anyone can come and back me up. Oh, I need to have military access through Morocco. Good idea. I was going to say otherwise, if I don't win this, I'm stack wiped. Meanwhile, make you a core. How are we doing technologically? We can't upgrade to 17. We are a tech level ahead of them. But I don't think 16 was a huge one. Oh, you what? This might be another of those wars that I would have been better off just not getting involved in. As soon as I can run away, I shall. Jolly good. Come on, Morocco, you know this would be the perfect time to attack Spain. I might just have to accept the loss of France. I got terribly worried when I saw English soldiers there, but that is their capital, I guess, so it's only fair. What hostile fort could possibly be blocking my movement to get to Agadir? Oh, there isn't one. It was just coming up with a strange pop-up given the circumstances. Just out of curiosity. Just a second. So that the church bells can stop. They're ringing because it's about, what, 20 past 6? 20 past 6 on a Friday afternoon, and they want to remind us all to thank God it's Friday. Right. Orkney annulled treaties with Denmark and France. I can't afford to do that. France alone I would do, but I'm definitely not annulling treaties with Denmark. Oh, poor Holstein. And it's only going to get worse. I shouldn't have joined in this bloody war. Clergy want more lands. Clergy can suck it, I'm busy. I might make these all trade companies down here, if I can figure out how to do that. Maybe I'll do that while they have that casual siege up there. I'm sure there's nothing bad that could happen. While at war with a much stronger foe. Start a trade company. There we go. My local trade power will get significantly better. Now, if I go to the subjects, and currently controls 7.9%. So you get an extra merchant when I need to figure out what I'm doing here. So oh, sod it, I'll figure out what I've done afterwards. I have a trade company. I don't quite know what it is or what it does or where is what. What I do know is that I meant to revoke military access from Morocco, and I didn't. 1226 against 29 infantry. We're on dry lands though. I won't be able to get to Highlands in time, unfortunately. Depending on how this battle goes, maybe I'll have to cancel military access. No, I won't have to cancel military access at all. That would be a terrible idea. Come on, we just need good rolls. The only way I can win this is with ridiculous luck. Start rolling zeros, and I'll start rolling, like, 80s. Oh, don't go stand there. One, 2, 4, 1 is a little better. Two, 2, 2, 0. How am I doing in the whole king department? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3. I don't really want either of them to die. Oh, this has gone tremendously again. I should have just said no to this war. Once you get there, I will cancel military access and hopefully leave at least some troops stranded. That's my one bit of non-negative contribution to the war. Never be converted. It will take coal time months. Spiffing. In France, please just take this on the chin like a noble soul and don't do that shit where I suffer for it like in the last war. I actually, just before recording this, finished off checking through the previous episode. Not the most recent one, sorry. Through a previous episode where France declared a war and I joined in and then I got completely fucked. I kind of sense a similar thing happening now. France are not good allies in this game. I've got this idea in my head of them being always helpful, always strong. Nope. No bloody good at all. Also, now that we don't have an army down there, I'm feeling quite vulnerable to Congolese invaders. Also spending a lot of monarch points just trying to stave off minor crises. I think I might reduce army maintenance for now. Just because what's the ruddy point? Truce with Holstein has ended. I hope I get to keep them as a vassal because I thought that would be very useful. Just for nibbling away at nearby places like Lübeck. Not Hamburg because that's a free city and fuck that. But Lübeck could have been handy. Maybe Saxe-Lauenburg. In the meantime, let's have another look at this trade map. Well, at least I got colonial enthusiasm. Should I be collecting in the Ivory Coast? No, I wouldn't say so. So me and Portugal both have trade companies, which is helping out the amount of shit here. What about you doing the Lübeck? Currently transferring 1/20th of a ducat to the English Channel, where I'm not even really collecting much money anyway. Meantime, you aren't going and hiding with your chums like you should. Medium war exhaustion for some reason, and the war score isn't as bad as it should be. Who is currently at war with you? France, Ragusa, the Papal State, Trier, Venice, Orkney and Holstein. Holstein and I are not really at war with you. Ragusa, I am sure, is still one province. Yep. The Papal States are doing fairly well this game in general. Trier and Venice again. Bit of a non-event. So why are you not doing better? I hope these Flemish separatists hop the border and start helping out, things like that. My war participation is 3%, but I'm quite alright with that if the alternative is, well, no percent. No, if the alternative is losing all my shit. Let's build a few more people just so that I feel stronger. Not that I can really do much. Congolese separatists are getting up there again. So, harsh treatment, boost stab. Next revolt in about 5 years, 16, 17. Okay. Why are you demanding control? Because you are dicks, perhaps? Is there a province down here? It's a territorial core. I mean, I assume they're all territorial cores because they are... No. These are all Catholic, though. And these ones are territorial cores because I haven't finished. Not really sure. I need to go away and look up some more stuff about trade companies and that when I'm not on video. So you are in the trading company all the way along here, but you are not. Why not? Is it because it's a state? Let's see what happens. Right. I want you all to be in the trade company. Okay. See, I can learn. What if I don't want to make states? What if I just want... Yeah, fuck off. Trade companies now. That's where I'm collecting all my big bucks. 0.33 ducats, that's a definite improvement. I'm collecting several times as much, 4 and a bit times as much from here than I am from the English Channel. Even though I do hold Cornwall all to myself. I'll just let this war tick by while I do my own thing. Missions. Have an army of 13 or more. Disappointed that Brittany has rivaled me. Allied to Burgundy and Austria. Shit. I mean, neither of the USA or Canada are really going to be that much use to me. Is it possible to declare war to re-subjugate colonial nations? No. Portugal, tell us of the first circumcision. Marvellous. Less marvellous is the fact that Cleves has just beaten up the Papal States. Venice thinks 4-1 odds sound like... I don't know, high japes. A marvellous laugh. And all in all, my allies are going to get fucked. My truces are with Brittany and the Congo. Luckily the one in the Congo will be a long time before it expires. Yeah, mothball. That fleet that's there doing nothing. Whereas this fleet is making big moves. Papal State won't pay me anymore to hide on my island. Which is a shame because my treasury has been actually doing rather well while people gave me ridiculous amounts of money to do nothing. Right. Netherlands took a bunch of French land. France just really aren't a valuable ally for me anymore, I don't think. England v Wichita. I think I know who'll win that one. Well, at least Hainaut are still alive. And Holstein? Balanced personality. And view Lübeck as a province of strategic utility, but you don't have a core on it, do you? No. What if I say I want it? Would you be so kind as to plop down a core? Before I get carried away, who are you allied with? England and Silesia. So if I were to declare on England, not that I'm saying it's a good idea right now, but hypothetically were I to declare on them, Canada, Ravensburg, Savoy, Crimea, Lübeck. Neither France nor Denmark would join. France because they're fucking dickheads. Denmark just wouldn't. But I wonder. Alternatively, France would not accept. What's your relationship? Are they defender of the faith or something? Oh, they're Holy Roman Emperor, aren't they? Well, that's why I need to keep on your good side. But yes, ideally, one of us should be building a claim on, fabricating a claim on you. I will do so if you are not. In the meantime, should we Royal Massage Holstein? Perfect. Well, it was another war which I didn't really deserve to survive, but the Pope excommunicated the ruler of Spain. So France is currently the Pope and the Emperor of the HRE. Yes, are getting dicked on. What do I want? What do I want? Prestige? Nah. Legitimacy? Not that fussed. Money, though. Money is my jam. Diplomatic reputation would also be pretty cushy, but I now have enough money that you are considering suggesting that I build a building rather than just repay a debt. That's a bad idea, but it's sweet of you to think that much of me. Total income is acceptable. We now have our independence guaranteed by Spain. I'm not sure whether that's a good or a bad thing. They may well just be trying to make sure no one else attacks us. Savoy wouldn't join now. But neither France nor Denmark would. You can never have too many men, you are quite right. Gain one base power in a trade company where I don't think I get any manpower anyway at the moment. France are fighting in another war. Lose 80 ducats for mercantilism. Or get some fairly disloyal estates, admittedly, but not that bad. Alright, let's just wait for Denmark to have some money again and then get to nibbling. In the meantime, Brittany would be a terrible idea. But I can change my rivals because who gives a fuck about those guys? Brittany and the Congo. Oh, I don't have what is required. Maybe I should buddy up with so now I don't need to pay anything because they have dropped out. In the meantime, yeah, some general is dead. No one has served us well. What are you talking about? I do see you there as well. You're not as sneaky as you think you are. Can we fabricate a claim? What's actually worth fabricating on around here? 9, 11, 10, 6. So Mpangu is the one we want to fabricate on. God, my pronunciation, I'm sure it's spot on. I'm sure everyone's so impressed right now. I know. I sound like I grew up in West Africa, but secretly I actually didn't. Garrison size, land attrition, land force limit. I don't want any of those. I want my tech. It won't be long until I can get it. Lose legitimacy. We ain't doing that bad. In the meantime, Brunswick are fighting Bohemia. Any other interesting wars which I can jump on? England, they're really making a mess in the New World, which should by rights be mine. Ulm versus Württemberg. And they are winning. What about Augsburg? Oh, Ulm has 2 provinces. Look at that magic. I thought they had 4 there for a second, but that's all. Austria. Augsburg are going to be Ulmed as well. Good on you, lads. Also good on you. colony types. But bad on you, you little shits. Denmark, how are you doing? You're at war with Pomerania. So again, no one would join. Everyone's losing money. I feel like my allies might be the wrong choice. But oh well. Ragusa, Brittany, Ansbach, Milan, Savoy. No, it's not worth trying to buddy up to those guys because it's going to cause more problems in the long run anyway. Who hates England? Spain, Denmark, France. France are causing me no end of trouble, always dragging me into wars which I can't do anything about. Also stopping me befriending Spain, who are actually a useful power. They're even rivaling who I want to rival. Why aren't you rivaling who I want to rival? You shits. Breaking alliance would hurt our relationship quite a bit though, and I kind of want to take advantage of them so that I can take Lübeck. Because I mean AE round here, it's going to be pretty bad, but I mean if it's only the one province miners who would consider a coalition, I should be fine. Repay that shit. We're getting there, down to 2 loans. And then I'll be able to start developing things, and then all of a sudden I will magically become the best just at life in this life. I don't know. I will make money at least. 3 out of 2 leaders, I'm sure at least one of them was shit. You were pretty bad. Especially now that we have a path that we can at least see. You guys can have the other leader, I guess. I don't want to take that quantity idea. But I also don't want to go too ahead of time on military tech. I actually need to focus admin for a while. The English for some reason think Cornwall has something to do with them. Well, that won't stand. Not quite sure what I'm going to do to punish this behaviour, but yeah, I'm fooling no one. Anyway, it's now 1609. Quick recap of where I am. I have 200 years, pretty much. I'm almost halfway through the game. And I have 12 ducats coming in, including a ducat and change of war reparations, out of the 500 which I need. It's looking like a long shot. But anyway, for now, I've been JPlay. This has been Orkney Ascendant, our slightly sketchy ideas guy run in Europa Universalis IV. And thanks for watching.